You're gonna come at an angle. Watch your fingers. Use a nice sharp
Nice
knife.
slicing.
Come back. Make sure you get all the little root ends, because we want to use all of the onion, and that should be what's left. Bell peppers, another little trick. The
Jock's
ribs
hungry
are
now.
where the lines are. So if you cut.
Alright guys, I'm gonna squeeze in here. Today we are reacting to Isacc Toups. Never heard of him, but Toups being a Cajun last name, I actually have a little bit of excitement since he's not Joshua Wiesman. Today we're doing how to make chicken and sausage gumbo, which is something that if you screw up, I will find you and kill you in your sleep. Just kidding. Just don't bring it to me. I'm excited. So let's watch how to make his chicken sausage gumbo. Ooh. Now that looks like it.
Chef owner of Toups Meadery and Toups South in beautiful New Orleans, Louisiana. Today at Munchies Kitchen, we're cooking chicken and sausage gumbo. Gumbo is a Cajun stew that is very heartfelt in South Louisiana. A real Cajun, a proper Cajun, won't make gumbo until it's cold. Who wants to eat a big steaming pile of soup when it's hot? No one. It'll fill you
summertime
up.
gumbo.
It's heartwarming. It'll cure that hangover that you had from last night because you were drinking. This is gumbo #1. This is the gumbo that I teach to everybody because you can get chicken thighs and smoked sausage anywhere in the continental United States. Everybody's got peppers. Everybody's got celery and onions, garlic, bay leaf, flour, thyme, oil, chicken stock, beer. So if you can't find these ingredients, you need to move.
That's true. If you can't find anything to make a good gumbo, then you need to move. If you can find anything to make a Joshua Wiesman video, you need to tell me what you're doing for a living.
As I use boneless, but you can use bone-in. You can use whole chicken. I like the chicken thighs because they'll have the most flavor and a lot of fat, which is very nice.
I don't like the
fat. A little grapeseed oil.
Ooh, grapeseed oil.
And a lot of pepper.
Lots of pepper.
Turn them over, season up both sides. Place in our wood-burning gas oven, which everybody has, obviously. Basically, you want to sear your chicken thighs. You can grill it on the grill. You can sear it in a pan.
Don't cook them all the way through. Just cook them until you have a nice crust. Also, trim off.
8 minutes on each side. You just want to get a good hard sear on the chicken. It's going to add more depth and more flavor on your gumbo.
A little too long. Trim off the fat, guys. Nobody wants to be chewing the most delicious bite of gumbo, and then all of a sudden you get that rubbery. Y'all know how fat is. Fat, in your mouth, and it's just horrible, and you just want to spit it out and.
Start our roux. A roux is a mixture of oil
and
flour, or fat and flour, equal parts most of the time. If this is your first time making roux, I want you to have your vegetables cut and ready to go first. Trick is with these onions is you leave the end cap on, and that'll help out with a little trick, keep the onion together. And since the onion is a circle, you're going to come at an angle. Watch your fingers. Use a nice sharp knife.
Slicing.
Come back. Make sure you get all the little root ends, because we want to use all of the onion, and that should be what's left. Bell peppers, another little trick. The ribs
hungry now.
Are where the lines are. So if you cut the lines, you can avoid
He's
the ribs.
from New Orleans,
the end
so
result is something you don't have to clean.
I'm excited.
I always use bell peppers. It's a traditional part of the Trinity.
Green.
Trinity is celery,
bell
peppers, and onion. It's the Father, Son, and Holy Ghost, if you will, of Cajun cooking. And not to mention, you got to remember the Pope, which is the 4th ingredient, and that's garlic. And you just want to dice these up. Grab 2 ribs of celery.
Look at my smile.
Cut off the root part because that can sometimes get bitter.
Yeah.
Our garlic, got to be extra special with. Garlic is delicate.
Yeah.
Use the back end of a cleaver. Put your garlic clove right in the middle of your cutting board and give it a nice.
They found out my secrets.
That way you don't have to chop it up. You got minced garlic instantaneously. Yes, that's how I do it. Yes, you should too. It's real fun.
It is very fun.
It has a lot of garlic.
If I'm ever bored, I just grab
People,
some
hot
garlic
flavor,
outside
it's
and I
not
just.
replaced. It is essential in some dishes. It is not optional. I would never say optional in garlic. Don't be a weenie. Put the goddamn garlic in. Oh, you have an aversion to garlic? You don't like garlic? My older brother sweats garlic, so he used to say he was allergic to garlic.
It's so
He's not
beautiful.
allergic to garlic. He just sweats it so he smells. I'm like, I think you smell great, bro. With our jalapenos, you're gonna want to do the same thing as the bell pepper. You just kind of shave down the sides. So you don't have to worry about de-seeding it too bad.
Wait, what?
Using one jalapeno, and if a couple little seeds get in there, it's okay. It's just a little extra. And we're gonna mince these up a little fine. Now you notice I mixed all my celery, onions, and bell pepper together, but I kept my garlic separate. The reason for that is because garlic has a low smoke point.
Yeah, you gotta put it
burns
in a
real
little
easy.
later.
We're gonna sweat our vegetables off in the real hot roux, but we're saving our garlic for the secondary.
Jalapeno peppers. Interesting take. I mean, I don't think anything's bad about it. Just, I don't know. It's better than putting hot sauce or spicy orange seasonings in your gumbo. Jalapeno. Never thought about that. I don't know to recommend it or not, but interesting take.
Sweat. Once your oil has started to smoke, this is where you want to add your flour. Now, once you add your flour, you are not to walk away from this. You want to have your vegetables ready to rock. You want to have your beer open. You want to have your chicken stock handy. You walk away from a roux, you will burn a roux. If this is your first roux, do not walk away. If this is your second roux, don't walk away. You cannot over-stir this. You can understir it and burn it. And this is half a cup of grapeseed oil.
Just do not stop stirring.
All-purpose flour.
No vegetable oil. Vegetable oil, peanut oil, canola oil. And yes, chicken stock. No beef stock. Chicken stock.
We'll have a blonde roux. You can already start to tell.
Also, if you're wondering why I said chicken stock, is because I'm amazed at how he has got every single ingredient right. KnonK Isacc so far.
It's already going from white to blonde pretty quick. You'll notice if you let it sit even for a couple of minutes, it'll start to burn on the bottom.
I love getting that caramel color.
Go low and slow. If you're comfortable with yourself, you feel a little brave, feel a little duro, go ahead and get that oil nice and rocket hot and keep it on. I've got it on medium high right now, and you can already tell this is going to take a lot of time off of our gumbo.
It's so worth it.
Your first roux should probably take 30 to 45 minutes. Medium level, it could take you 20. We'll probably have ours starting about 10 to 15.
10 to 15 minute roux.
Starting to smoke. That's it. You'll get that whiff of dark roux in the air, and this brings me back. This is what home style food, boiled crawfish, raw oysters, gumbo, couvillon, stews, soups. We have a very experimental family. We'd always go out to eat and try new places. My father liked to go to Korean restaurants and the Chinese store, come home with jars of kimchi. I'm like, here, eat this sneaky cabbage. No, I don't think so. I said, eat it. Okay. In a slightly heavy-handed way, my father made sure he didn't raise picky children, and he did not. And I've got him to thank for my wild eating adventures.
If you think you're Cajun and you don't have strict parents, then you ain't Cajun, boy. Okay, so y'all can hate me for this. Y'all can love me for this. Whatever. I have an opinion, just like every single one of you. I hate oysters. All oysters. Raw, cooked, stewed, anything. I hate oysters. I will never eat them, ever. If I'm stranded and starving on an island, and the only thing I have left to eat is oysters, I will literally just starve. I hate oysters with everything in me. They are literally the worst food ever. It's like eating a giant booger. You can have them. I'm glad that you guys like them so much. I just cannot stand them.
Our roux is the right color. We're going to add our vegetables.
Perfect.
But not our garlic.
Yeah.
We're going to add a pinch of salt, a normal small little pinch. This is going to help release a lot of the moisture in our vegetables.
Yeah.
Now, this is going to go pretty quick.
Get
that roux
juicy.
is already really hot. It's about as hot as caramelized sugar gets. So these are going to sweat quicker than they normally would.
I want to screenshot this and just look at this.
Right. Sure enough, it is. Nice and crispy bits. We're going to leave that fat in, and we're going to deglaze with just a little bit of our beer. I choose a nice amber-style beer, maybe a couple tablespoons. We're just going to deglaze our pan.
Whatever.
Make sure we get all that fond up. That's just a good.
Don't be a wimp. Wash your dishes.
A lot of flavor in there. Our vegetables looking good. Now that it's calmed down, here's where we can add our garlic. At this point, our onions are just starting to get translucent, starting to turn clear. We're going to cook it for a little while longer. truly been cooking since I could see over the cooking ledge. I asked my mother, I was hungry. Well, she probably was very busy and called my bluff and handed me a pan and a spatula, said, cook yourself some eggs. Well, I can specifically remember cooking eggs like this. Now our onions are nice and translucent, nice and clear.
Always have a super
We're adding
tall
our beer
stove.
now. The alcohol will evaporate. You never want raw alcohol in a final product. It'll take away a lot of flavor from the gumbo. 8 ounces, about a cup, and we're gonna give that a good stir. Stir it pretty vigorously for the next couple of minutes because we want it to make the gravy.
No need.
Alcohol vapor. Now we're gonna add our chicken stock. Got a quart here, and we're gonna add it.
Don't like how drunk you are.
If you ever had your liquid
KnonK,
gravy too fast and didn't stir it, you get lumpy gravy or lumpy stew because your flour congealed with it, and you don't want that.
Don't add alcohol.
At this point, we can throw our chicken in.
Gumbo.
Actually, just splash a little bit of that gravy in there, and really get the
Dice
rest of
it
that
up.
fond up there. That's really the good parts.
Wait, I can't tell or not, but I really sincerely hope he diced his chicken up.
Bay leaves, about 5. Teaspoon of fresh thyme. And about probably a tablespoon and a half tablespoon of salt to start. You can always
What's
add a
the
little
salt
more
gonna
salt.
do?
You can't take it out. To about 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 30 cracks of your black pepper. Yes, that's a lot. No, I don't care. I'm going to chop up our sausage real quick.
Yeah, but that little sprinkle of salt, what's that going to do?
If you can find some andouille, get some andouille. If you can't, grab your favorite smoked sausage.
No, if you can't, don't make a
We're not gonna get
gosh
too fancy,
dang
we're just gonna make little
gumbo.
coins. Think about how much sausage you would want in your mouth at one time. I make little coins. You can make big chunks. If I was at the house, I might not even cut it up. I might just break it up with my hands. And I add our sausage.
Yeah.
The heat is on a good medium high. And we're gonna put that on medium high until it comes up to a good
So
simmer.
beautiful.
We're gonna lower this thing down. You just kind of want it burbling. And yes, that's a complicated culinary word, burbling.
Burbling.
After we start to burble,
I
we're
want
gonna
it
cover this
burbling.
thing and let it go. Stir it about every 10 to 15 minutes. You can't overcook a gumbo. Some of the best gumbos I make roll all day. Start them in the morning, serve them at night. But these have to roll for at least, I'd say,
8
3
hours.
hours for the roux to cook out and to really develop all the flavor from the sausage and the chicken.
No.
Now we
8
wait and
hours.
drink. That's the fun part. Right now, while the gumbo's cooking, we're just gonna slice ourselves some green onions, cook ourselves some white rice. I like to serve gumbo over white rice. It's very traditional. It's really
Only
just something to
serve
suck
gumbo
up
over white rice.
all the juices and the fat. Now that our gumbo's been cooking for several hours.
And filet.
Ooh, you smell that? Oh, it's good. Chicken's nice and cooked down. Roux is cooked out. And grab ourselves a bowl here. Ooh, you smell that? Oh, it's good.
That right there makes me happy. Sure, knocking down ducks in flooded timber, or just shooting anything, or catching biggest fish I've ever seen. Yeah, that all that stuff makes me happy too, but that puts the biggest smile on my face. A good, warm, perfectly cooked roux, perfect amount of ingredients. I'm just going to stare at this for a little while. I'll catch you guys back whenever I'm downstairs.
Roux is cooked out. Grab ourselves a bowl here. Don't be shy with it. Don't pour yourself a small bowl. You're not
Don't
gonna
be a
enjoy yourself.
wimp. Eat
Pour
all your
yourself a little
gumbo.
bit of rice or a lot of rice. Your call. Just really to suck up all the good juice.
Don't eat jambalaya when you
Garnish
cook
with
a
little green
gumbo.
onions. And enjoy yourself a good bowl of gumbo. Gumbo is going to be even better the next day. Leave it on the stove overnight. It'll be fine. You fridge it up. Take something to work. Make everybody jealous. You're eating gumbo and they're just eating a cheese sandwich.
I love this guy, man. Alright, one or two things I want to mention. Don't drink whenever you cook. Like, I'm only 12, so I still got a while to go. But I know this. Alcohol makes you woozy, and you don't want to be woozy whenever you're cooking. Because if you're woozy whenever you're cooking, you either burn yourself or you burn the food. Nothing good ever comes out of cooking around alcohol. Another thing, dice your vegetables a little more fine. You don't want a big chunk of sausage and then a big chunk of celery. because I can notice some of that. But other than that, that is literally the best gumbo I have ever seen. And I really want to meet up with Mr. Isacc Toups soon because of that video. So, you guys pretty much got it. Congratulations, KnonK Isacc Toups. Oh yeah, baby. And, wow, that was very good. And y'all know from the Joshua Wiesman video that, I am very particular about my gumbo. You can, yeah, and again, if you're eating gumbo, just don't put too much rice. Like, you want about 40-60 balance. 60 gumbo, 40 rice, or else you just soon eat jambalaya. And also, I stand very heavily behind getting a little canned flavored water. I stand very strongly behind DJ Red on this. Don't eat pasta. There's no reason at all to make a pasta when it's so much easier to make a jambalaya. That's all I got for y'all tonight. If you're gonna do a gumbo recipe, do exactly what Isacc Toups did. Just don't drink. That's all I got for y'all today. Yeah. C4 Nation out. Peace.